I think she's low-key just go half, like...
Yeah, now it's 50 meters. You can probably just go like 60%.
Yeah. Yeah, do that. Yeah, but just make sure Chad can hear us, like, with a mic. But I think she'll go down now, though. Go down now.
Hey, do you have a phone you want to just prop up at the end so he can just, like, post the last shot? Okay, yeah, we'll just get you the footage.
Wait. Yo, Chris. What's his name? The guy?
Chandler.
No, Chrysler.
Klitzner.
Yo, at the end, can you record on your phone?
Yeah, perfect. So just get a side shot of the finish line for speed. Now, go a little closer.
No.
Yeah.
No, basically, just sit right behind Slips, all right?
Behind Slips?
Right behind Slips.
He wants you behind his camera guy.
Slips, and I need one more person just be at the finish line. So basically, like...
Yes, you have that.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want him behind Slips or just at the finish line? Is Joanna filming it on her phone? Yeah. Joanna, could you hop the fence and just film the finish line from the side for speed?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, I hear y'all. Who is that? You hear them up there?
Speed's actually going to do what I think he's
I got y'all!
Yeah, you can see them. They're all lined up there.
All right.
If you want to chat, come say
Wait, she's...
Hey, Joanna!
No, she's waiting.
I see two people watching, but I don't know what it
Yeah, to the
says.
side.
A profile shot of the finish line.
Yeah.
Hey, Tariq, help Joanna line up a profile shot for speed.
Come on, chat! Let's go!
All right, yeah, right there's good. All right. Get some B-roll of them real quick. Make them look epic. Yeah, this is gonna look sick. $50 meters, man. You cut it in half. Charity work. All right.
Tell her to get more close to your cameraman. Like.
Right. Joanna, get closer, he said.
And tell her to be in 1X.
Here, just grab a shot real quick, and then run it down here so we can see it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know, it's never mind. Just
record. All right. Boys ready?
Yeah. Let's go. No, tell her to do it more, like.
Hey, Tariq, help her.
Like she's like getting it. Yeah, tell her like just get the angle. Like, tell her to still get it down, like.
You can just tell her whatever you want.
Yo, miss. Listen. Look, this is all you gotta do. Basically, all you gotta do is just do this. You stand right here.
Look, nobody has more beef on the front line than us. We just need to wrap up.
I want to hear that crunch.
Oh, okay, my fault. All right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, do that. You got that, right? You good on that?
Yeah, just follow.
I think she low-key be like right here, low-key. Shouldn't he be a little bit closer? Because of the phone? All right, but right there. I know, I'm saying him. Tell Kaisha. Speed. I am speed.
$100,000 on the line. Gentlemen, you both ready?
Let's go.
I'm gonna do the thing.
So if Speed's faster than Noah Law here, that is insane because this
Both
kid
of
is
you,
known to be fast.
on your mark.
as hell. Oh my god. Him and Kai are trying to go at it, but subathon I see
Set.
he's subbing
Backflip?
every single day.
You know what?
Okay, all right, I'm gonna restart. On your mark.
Wait. Just beast, calm down, bro.
Okay, then I'm restarting.
Just calm down. You're happy to
You
shoot.
guys let me know when you're ready. No rush.
Just let me get my mind in the mental zone.
Fastest man in the world. The fastest content creator in the world.
All right, let's go, baby.
All right.
Let's go. I'm ready.
On your mark. Set.
That was the top! 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 That was the top!
That was not a
That was the top!
Noah definitely won that.
That was the top!
Let's watch the video.
That was a tie.
Where's the video?
Was that not a tie? That was a tie. I'm the fastest man alive. I'm the fastest man alive.
Whether or not you won, I'm shocked.
I'm the fastest man alive. That was a tie.
I slowed down
Make
and
sure you
started
set your
jumping.
phone on Do Not Disturb because
Yeah, it's on airplane mode.
I'm the fastest man alive. That was a tie. Was that not a tie?
I mean, it's close.
We also have a slow-mo camera.
Wait. All right, stream.
Close.
Wait.
Dragon.
It's the FPS. Where your phone at?
Keep going.
Hey, fix your phone.
Okay. Apparently, the iPhone's broken and it just recorded backwards.
I do this a lot. I know how to help you.
It's the FPS of it.
Where's the,
Here, wait, make sure. Is there anything on this phone you don't want seen? Okay.
Ooh, there I am.
Whoa.
There you are back there.
He did turn around and look at you as he passed.
I looked at him and then started jumping. Just for fun.
No, you did not, dude.
Oh, I sure did. Look. Play the video.
Bro, I won that a little bit, bro.
Did you?
Yes.
Let's watch the video. Oh, look at that. I'm jumping. Just for fun. Leaning back.
Bro, I won it. I won that, bro.
I can pay for your doctor's
Nah,
appointment with
you
you.
did not win.
Bro,
I said
First
start
of all,
over.
buddy,
I'm gonna go get my
Start that over.
you don't get your money. You didn't even win that. You can't take that win. Really? Let's go again. Let's do a rematch.
I don't do me much. You're bold.
You hear him? You hear him? He barely won and he talking crate. He barely won and he talking, bro. He didn't even win.
Oh, we almost killed him. You're good. All right, Noah. What charity do you want me to donate this $100,000 to?
I'd love for Speed to have it, but the kids I'm working for need it more.
Oh my God! Whoa! That was crazy.
The Lives Brothers Sports Foundation.
Okay.
You barely won. Why are you talking like you barely won?
Footage, man.
You still barely won.
Play all the
Barely won.
angles.
Hey,
You barely won.
barely won the Olympics.
If it was 40 meters, I would have won. I promise you. If it was 40 meters, I would have won.
But it was 50, and we did what you
No
did.
doubt. If it was 40 meters, I would have won. And you know that. You know that. Be honest.
Losers make excuses.
I'm not making excuses. Bro,
I'm not gonna lie, you were cooking there.
bro,
Closer than I thought, to be honest.
Well, I started jumping in the middle of it.
And he also turned.
you did not. You jumped
And
at
I
the.
turned around.
No, he jumped at the. Bro, he jumped at right at the end, man.
Slowed down, looked at you, then started jumping at the end.
You're capping, man. You're capping. What happened? No.
Hey, I mean, everybody saw it on your stream. You got video proof.
I won that, bro. Watch this. Look. Like, bro, the last 1 second he started doing that shit. It was, bro, like, it was the last second. You act like you did that the whole.
Winners get to run across the line however they want.
All right, man. GG's. GG's. Fair play.
Love the Adidas, by the way.
Thank you. Yo, I didn't even peep that.
How'd the spikes feel?
They felt amazing.
Right?
They felt amazing. Anyway, GG, I felt like, bro, like, I feel like I won it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Bro, you know you should do
I want to go again.
You should practice with me, and then at the end of the week, we'll race again.
Okay.
That sounds good, right?
Fair. Okay.
And then you'll be faster, you'll know what to do, you'll have the techniques, you'll have an advantage, and then we can run the real mains race, the 100.
Bro, I feel like I had technique, bro. I could have beat you, bro. If I had technique, I never ran track a day in my life.
Open the door to more amazing guests. List your vacation rentals on Booking.com.
The quality of our choices affects the quality of our lives. So when it comes to how you move, you choose to see a doctor or the #1 orthopedic specialists in the world, backed by a team who custom tailor your treatment. Do you choose to live with limitations or live life to the fullest by going to the place that's #1 at getting people back to what they love? Choose better, move better. HSS.
Yeah.
I promise, like,
Is
you
that
teach
you?
me that stuff, I got it, bro. I got it.
Just like everybody at the Olympics who also learned it their whole life.
Would you say Noah is the fastest man alive? Are you willing to admit that now?
Bro, he barely won, bro. I don't like he barely, like, I had him. I just don't know any technique. It's like giving, like,
But you're the
Enough
fastest.
of that.
I'm the
Speed.
fastest.
That was very interesting. So today I really wanted to try to get this going, this Ashley Grayson story. And, I'm looking for as much information that I can scoop from this just because, You know, it's very interesting just to see what people go through when they become quote unquote successful and want to how you say it, they want to make it bigger, faster, stronger. That's a Kanye reference if you don't know. So to me, it's interesting just to see people like her, you know, literally doing everything that they can do to become famous. Gail, you see, I'm trying. I'm not as big as your friends yet, but I'm trying. It's awkward just to speak by herself.
Ashley Grayson, previously
It's a
known as
crazy
Ashley
story. Can you
Massengill,
hear
is
it?
a mover and shaker in the credit repair industry, where she started a business that she said took her from working at the post office to making millions of dollars. Often calling her credit repair business her accident
Like to me,
business,
it's like
one that she mistakenly stumbled across.
it's
Um,
scary, right? How someone can get so famous so quickly and they can't seem to just, you know, leave their past behind. Like she admitted a while back that she had a criminal past. So now I'm just like very intrigued as to what could have caused her to I'm still struggling with myself streaming. I've been so this is my first foray. I tried streaming on Twitch a while back and I had someone help me on Twitch and I know I had 25 subscribers, but I didn't know what to say or what to do. And now, you know, I'm trying to inspired by you guys trying to get in my streaming pocket and my video storytelling techniques and stuff like that. I released my first video 3 days ago. I mean, it got 70 views so far. I'm excited, and hopefully, it just grows from there. This is something I've always wanted to do, actually. But her story is just crazy to me. Like, why? What makes you just want to, you know, hire somebody to kill someone? It's not. It makes no sense. It makes really no sense. Like, I wish she just stuck to what she was doing and that was it. A few chargebacks here and there, you can go ahead and like, you know, deal with it. But the massive backlash of I want to kill you because you blah 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 blah. No, that's too much.
At the time, I was in my two-bedroom apartment. I was working at the post office. I liked the post office, but it wasn't what I really wanted to do. I didn't know what I really wanted to do. I just knew that that wasn't the permanent place for me to be. I wanted to be a business owner. I've always wanted to start a business. I just didn't know how. So I always call my credit repair company my mistake business, my accident business.
She always wanted to be a boss chick and an entrepreneur, but didn't know anything about business. She had a high
That
school
face freeze on
education,
her
no
is
formal
not
training or
is not
skills,
the
but
most
she learned
flattering.
about credit by having to fix her own credit in 2016. The following year, February 9th, 2017, she launched her credit repair business to help other people fix their credit too. Ashley made nearly $10,000 her first month in business, and from there, it was up. In her mind, that was enough proof for her to quit her job, so she resigned from the post office.
In my first 30 days of launching a credit repair company, I made almost $10,000 in my first 30 days. So I quit my job at the post office. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. I thought I had lost.
Okay, somebody needs to like Gail. Do you know how to make $10,000 in your first month in business? Because I've been trying to do that with real estate for the longest, and I'm stuck at 3,000, barely 3,000. So I need to know what her secret was.
My mind. I thought I had lost my mind, but I still quit my job anyway.
Then she said she went on to make $1 million in 18 months.
I got my millionaire's plaque with Teachable. It was a year and a half later because I do like two courses a year.
Then the money started rolling in at lightning speed. It took her a year and a half to make the first million, but then she hit another personal record when she made $1 million in 18 days.
Was that what it was? Her fingers? So the 10,000 is not a real thing? Oh, it stopped sharing. Hold on 1 second. Why did it just stop sharing? OBS. There you go.
I had a goal for it to be a $1 million company within 3
Like, I
weeks, and
saw
I
a lot of
actually hit the
people
goal in
talking
18
about
days.
that
Ashley did not stop there. With all the
she got her
momentum and
fingers
attention
chopped off, and that's where she got the $1 million from. But at the same time, getting interviews and um the recording from her I guess ex-boyfriend or anything like that, that it's that she really made the money. She really made $1 million right away. I think he talks about it in a different podcast.
received for marketing her success, she really shocked everybody when she launched a new course in front of her Facebook audience. And it was that audience who witnessed her make $1 million in 40 minutes.
My most recent launch was the one I'm currently teaching right now, is also with Teachable, where I did $1 million in 40 minutes of the launch. So I launched it, 40 minutes later, $1 million had came in. And I did it live on Facebook because I'm sweating, I'm hyperventilating, I can't believe what I'm seeing. So I went live and I'm like, y'all have to watch this because I wouldn't believe this if I didn't see it with my own eyes. So y'all have to see this like with your own eyes. Like, and I let them watch the numbers go up and up and up and up and up. And it was just nothing like anything I've ever seen before.
Money was indeed coming fast and easy for Ashley. That was also confirmed by her ex, a man that provided IT services for her business, who said he once saw her make $1 million in 8 minutes.
When we were together, I will say, like, I respect that. Everything that I saw was legit. We sat there and she opened enrollment, and I saw $1 million in 8 minutes.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, you have the success already. Like, you're able to just be you and make all this money from the jump. So why is it that you can't, stick to what you know and do what you're able to do and be who you're meant to be? Like, it's not that hard to be, to be yourself. It's not that hard to just stick to what you know. People will talk bad about you no matter what you do. People will talk bad. People talk bad about me now, and I don't do much. So imagine if you're successful and you're scared of people bad talking you're in the wrong business, my friend, because you have to be able to just take it as it is. Yes, Gail, you're my #1 supporter for now, so hopefully we can grow together and you're my first mod, even if it's just us talking for now. At least we have a small group, we can bounce ideas off each other.
As of November 2021, Ashley said that she raked in over $7 million in 3 years. Despite her rough upbringing and her sketchy past that she would share with people, Ashley was still able to attract customers. In fact, the multi-millionaire boss chick said that her audience loved that she had a criminal record. That's what made a lot of them connect with her.
I guess another really low point of my life, I don't know how I forgot that one, which draws a lot of people to my page, is people knowing that I had a criminal record.
Well, now I'm sure they're pretty proud of their boss chick leader, who was recently hit with some more criminal charges. This time she's in trouble with the feds, and she's not alone. Her questionable Bible quoting husband, that she's known for about 2 years, was also charged. How did this multi-million-dollar social...
What I don't know is that I don't know if it was him that she was married to, but she was married before that, I think. She met this man, and after a month, they decided to get married. So I hope it's not him. Because you cannot get to know somebody and decide to marry him after a month. That is insane. That makes no sense. After a month, I don't even know if I like being around you. Like, I'm still trying to get to know you. That's like date number 3, at most, if we're going out every week.
media power couple go from successful to having their names mentioned along with racketeering and murder for hire? We'll dive into that, but first, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Much love to everybody watching from Baltimore and Dallas, Texas. Wherever you're watching from, drop your city below in the comments. 34-year-old Ashley Grayson grew up in Baltimore, where negative credit ratings were a part of her life since infancy. Ashley said she had bad credit before she could even walk and talk.
I had bad credit since I was 5 months old. Somebody had gotten a credit card in my name, didn't pay it, and it's just crazy.
She didn't have it easy growing up, not sure what her mom was going through back then, but Ashley ended up living in different group homes and foster homes. When Ashley made multiple millions, she paid off her mom's old house in Baltimore and purchased a new home for her cash in Pennsylvania. Although she did have her issues growing up in the foster care system, she made it through and graduated from high school. She did end up in some legal trouble and admitted to selling drugs, but she was able to move through life a little easier after getting her record expunged.
So when I started my business, my record had been clean for about 1.5 years at that point. But years back, I sold drugs when I was 19. So I had a criminal record because of that. And I know a lot of people who have criminal records or had them, if they weren't able to get them expunged, really look up to my story when I talk about how I did sell drugs at one point in my life. And I had a criminal record for that. And I had to go through the process years later, almost 7 years later, to get those things expunged off of my criminal record so that I could have a clean slate and move on with life and not have to constantly have that over my shoulder in my past.
Like a lot of young folks who had to transition from foster care to adulthood, Ashley struggled to keep up with her bills and steady income, which resulted in her credit score always being so low from the evictions and repossessions. She often shared her experience of once being evicted from her apartment in Baltimore right after meeting and marrying her husband that she only knew for a month. Side note, didn't even know each other, got married right away. He moved into her apartment and she admitted that she didn't tell him that she was behind on rent because she was embarrassed.
You see what I'm talking about there? Like, she did not know this man from anything after a month. But I guess the trust of faith in God was so much that she made that person her own, or he made her who she is so quickly. But that's something I would never do. Like, I can't, I'm so scared of people. I'm so scared of relationships. It wouldn't make sense for me to just get into someone and, making them husband or wife within 5 minutes of meeting them.
And I tell this story all the time to people is that, when we met, I didn't have a car, I didn't have a job, I didn't have any money. I had all of these things. I even had a criminal record when we met. So I had like everything. I had like 100 strikes. And I was behind on my bills, and I didn't want to tell him because I'm like, I done told him all of these other things. That's going to be the straw that break the camel's back. So I said, I can't tell him. And so we ended up getting married a month after we met. Wow. And he still didn't know that I was behind on my bills because I'm like, that's not why I'm getting married, but if I tell him, he's going to think that's why I married him so he can help me with my bills or something. So even after we got married, I still didn't want to tell him, like, I can figure this out, I can figure it out, until one day I got the call that my stuff was being set outside, and I had to call him, and that phone call was so embarrassing because he had no idea. And he had never gotten evicted before. I had never gotten evicted before, so it was our first as a couple, us going through an eviction together. And I remember calling him. He worked an hour away, telling him, you have to leave and come home because our couch, you're safe, everything is like outside on the grass.
It was pretty humiliating in a neighborhood where you grew up, so you know a lot of people, you know everybody, and to come home, it's like 1 p.m. and everything is like just sitting outside for people to just take your things or to just know what you're going through, period. Just me being in between jobs, not being able to keep a steady job, not being able to pay my car payment. So of course, cars got repossessed. And that was another thing that I had to get taken off of my credit report.
In 2016, Ashley and her husband relocated from Maryland to Texas, the Dallas area. She launched a credit repair business the following year in February 2017, where she specialized in repairing people's credit. And then 5 months later, she started her second business where she taught other people how to start their own credit repair companies as well. By 2018, Ashley had earned her first $1 million. Then in 2019, she met a guy in IT and photography in Texas. His name was Patrick. Ashley told Patrick that she needed his services to automate her business and launch more courses. He started working with her, but a couple of weeks later, things quickly escalated. Ashley started sleeping with Patrick. Remember, she was still married to her husband from Baltimore. By that time, they had been together for 6 years.
She came in my DM saying that she needed a tech person. That only lasted about, she was only talking about business for about 3 weeks. She was married at the time, but she didn't care about none of that. I was living in Austin, Texas. She was living in Dallas. She wanted me to come to Dallas to beat her down. So me being me, I'm like, hey, I probably shouldn't have, mess with a married woman. But we were talking, she needed a tech person. She said, I got a couple of businesses. So we talking a lot, discussing a lot, and talking about the different things. That ain't like, I came to Dallas. We went to the Omni Hotel. I knocked the wig off, and then we got up, went, got food, got drinks, came back to the room. I knocked the wig off again after she put it back on, and then I sent it back to her husband the next day. So it's like, after that, she wasn't on no more business after that. Now after that, she said that they were separated. They was, planning on going their separate ways. But
did that happen?
That didn't happen until probably like a half a year later.
Ashley told side dude Patrick that she was on the rocks with her husband. The husband didn't know what was going on, but found out that she was cheating on him at some point. The couple ended up going through divorce, where Ashley did everything she could to avoid having to pay him any of the money. A Texas judge ordered her to pay her ex-husband 50% of the money. At the time, she had millions of dollars and she was supposed to pay her ex-husband $3 million. But somehow she was able to hide all the money. She only had to pay him half of $120,000 after allegedly lying to the judge, saying that was all she had. While going through her divorce with her ex-husband, Ashley was angry and anxious because she was scared she would have to split her money up with him. According to her ex-side dude, she mentioned an idea to hire a hitman to help her get rid of her ex-husband.
I'm trying to get, oh my God. I'm trying to get my chat to show up on here, on the bottom. I'm not that great. No, he definitely said he knocked the wig off. Like, he definitely said, like, you know what? I did everything I needed to do to make it happen. That man is bold for that.
Said that she would take him out on the steps of the courthouse after one of their hearings.
Hey.
When that divorce was going on with her and Paul, and she went to that first court date, and that judge told her that Paul was looking at going away, walking away with $3 million. Oh, she came in the house going crazy. She came back to the house in Fort Worth that we was at going crazy, like, ain't no fucking way, he ain't gonna ever see that money. I'm gonna make sure I have some dude who was like a hitman in Dallas, Texas at the time. Like, I'm gonna make sure he did. I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna make sure, like, as soon as he walk out the courtroom, I was like, hold on. Because at first I thought you were just talking out of anger, like I thought you pissed off, and I couldn't understand that. But you seriously talking, and she talking like dollar amounts and everything.
Fortunately, Ashley did not get rid of her ex-husband, probably because she felt relieved after their settlement and only having to cough up $60,000, all because she was able to hide her money, allegedly. But she continued on with her side guy and started making even more money. Now you may wonder who was paying her all of this money. Ashley openly talked about what she called a strategy where she would discover her customers' weaknesses in order to set up a great selling proposition.
Like I said.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the name guru comes from. If anybody tells me they're a guru, that means they're a master manipulator. I don't care who you are, but to me, that just means you're a master manipulator. Because if you're able to manipulate people using their weaknesses and get them in a trance and have them thinking that you're so great, yeah, you're a master manipulator. That's what it is at the end of the day.
Finding out what their weaknesses is a great way for you to have a unique selling proposition where this makes you stick out and stand out from the crowd. Another thing that I do is receipts. A lot of people don't do that, right? Post their students' receipts consistently the way that I do and then tag their students. Sometimes you'll see them posting their students' receipts, but you don't know where this receipt came from. For all you know, they might got another email address where they emailed themselves their own receipt, right? They might got another Facebook page where they messaged themselves their own receipt to make it seem like they came from somebody else. Not saying that people are doing that. I'm just saying you just never know. I don't trust it.
Her target customer was the Black woman mostly single mothers, so she would post stories about her helping single mothers in order to attract more single mothers.
So I try to target specific people when I make posts. So I would talk about maybe a single mom who is living in a 1-bedroom apartment and she signed up for my company and now she's in a 2-3 bedroom home and now all of her kids have their own bedroom. Single moms who are in a tight situation where them and their children are in a small apartment, maybe a 1-bedroom, that's going to attract them and get their attention because that's their specific situation. So I market by doing a lot of storytelling just to tap into people's emotions.
Ashley continued her relationship with her side guy, her IT guy, Patrick. Then everything came full circle. She started cheating on the man that she cheated on her ex-husband with. The new man that she started dating while she was with Patrick, his name was Joshua Grayson. According to Patrick, Ashley was alleged.
Okay, now it makes sense. So she was married after 1 month, and then she's cheating on that 1 month marriage with Patrick. Now she meets Joshua. I can see a pattern with the type of person she is. There's no such thing as a stable relationship with her, both in business and in love. Like, she just wants to move on next.
Sleeping with both guys in her mansion, but the two men weren't aware that they had the same girl. That was until, you know what? I'll let Patrick explain that.
But see, that one said she was trying to be player and ended up getting caught up. So I didn't know about that man. I think that's another reason why he don't like me, because while they over in Dubai, I didn't know nothing about anything. Okay. So I'm calling her, I'm calling her, and then I get on the phone with him, and he talking all tough like, nah, she made her choice. I said, bro, I didn't call to talk to you, so I'm gonna give you one chance. Put her on the phone. I didn't call to talk to you. He's like, nah, you ain't got nothing to say to my woman. I said, your woman, she just up yesterday, or a couple days ago, and you kissing her right now. I said, the house that y'all in, I just beat her up in there just a couple days, but you with her right now. I said, so I don't know whatever understanding that y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Patrick right here, this man Patrick, that's my dog, because that's exactly how I would react. And what I don't sound like this on a day-to-day basis, but get me on my bad side for once. I want you to get me on my bad side. This is so much. Like, there's so much going on here. Like, I don't even know where to start. If I show you how much I've written so far about this, you're gonna be like, this is not enough. Look, this is my entire script, and I have so much more to go. Because the story is so convoluted, there's so many different parts to it that I don't know where to start. I even asked ChatGPT to help me put a story together, and ChatGPT said, you know what? You're good, my boy. I don't get it. I had to make up stories in between to make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense. Like, you're sitting here just trying to be, Miss Everybody, Miss I got this, Miss, but you don't. You really don't. Like, you're playing yourself thinking that you're bigger than yourself. Yes, you made a little bit of money. Don't get me wrong. You made more money I've seen in my lifetime so far. Maybe not, because I do pretty well for myself on a good day. But still, you're like trying to be so much bigger than yourself and getting caught up in between. And it's not even clean because you're messy. And this is only 15 minutes into a 30-minute video. I'm trying to see what else we got going on with Miss Grayson.
Going on, but I didn't call to talk to you. Now I tried to save your pride.
I see why you want.
When Patrick and Joshua Grayson found out about each other, Josh Grayson was very angry. He wanted to fight Patrick over Ashley. Josh Grayson positioned himself as a Jamaican Bible thumper, motivating speaking TD Jakes wannabe, who also had his own credit business, charging people $30,000 for his training. Ashley was the first female to ever pay for his training 30 racks. She liked him a lot and was able to get his attention using her money.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong
So
business,
he thought
y'all.
they could get married and start their own family.
I am
All of
in
a sudden,
the
Josh and
wrong
Ashley, they
business.
appeared on social media as one of
Because
those
if I
power
can charge
Christian
30 grand
couples.
for real estate,
She put on the front like, oh, I'm this godly woman. You ain't been to church in 15 years. Now because you with a dude who claimed he God because he in church with TDJs, now every other post is God this, God that.
Josh Grayson, what can I say? He comes off as an opportunist, a man seeking attention and the spotlight. His following wasn't as big as Ashley's, but he started posting Ashley all the time and writing all of these posts about their relationship. The type that women would like, attracting more females to their businesses. Honestly, it was giving clout chasing more than anything. Like it was some big performance for the audience every day. He would literally post about her on social media while sitting next to her as if they weren't in the same room. Just a lot of weird attention-seeking, social media junkie type of behavior. One thing about them though, they photographed really well, they looked incredible together, and even better on paper, so it made sense. Let's just say their personalities were perfect for each other. So Josh, wanting to keep Ashley to himself, although they had known each other long, he proposed to her right away at an extravagant celebration where he hired R&B singer Monica to perform. The couple tied the knot in May 2022. It was really quick. Not as quick as her first marriage, which was in a month, but it was still quick. Josh and Ashley barely knew each other. Love was in the air and business was booming. The new credit repair power couple would show off courtside seats in Fendi and Balenciaga, shopping sprees, exotic vacations. They will promote their new relationship and extravagant lifestyle, all on social media to attract more clients. And Ashley doubled the prices on her courses, selling them to single mothers she targeted and other Black women for upwards of $2,000.
Gail, if you're still here, let's put a course together. I don't know what it's gonna be, but let's put a course together so we can just charge $3,000 just to say hello to people. I'm more than happy to do that.
It was going great until it wasn't. It started when women complained about Ashley's business practices and accused her of scamming them. Like this one customer here, who claims Ashley's company took her money but didn't provide the credit repair services that they promised.
Okay.
She checked with Equifax.
I'm gonna let y'all watch this for a second. I'll be right back. So let me just put this here for you so you can also see it. Boom. And I will be right back.
TransUnion, Experian, and saw no indication that any of her negative accounts were in dispute. Ashley's company insisted that they did send letters in to dispute those accounts, but couldn't provide any proof. The woman requested a refund, and instead of giving a refund, she said Ashley's company threatened to report her to collections, which will result in another negative account on the client's report. Other clients accused Ashley of scamming customers only to fund her extravagant lifestyle. Then there was another woman. She was pretty popular. Her name is Sherelle Hodge. Sherelle is a TikTok content creator and a box truck owner. She became a thorn in Ashley's side when she told the world that she was scammed.
So last year on August 28th, I made my very first video about how Ashley was scamming people. How did I get to that point? I purchased Credit Cake, Credit Pie, whatever it's called, and I realized that the results she was telling me I was getting were not accurate when I checked the actual credit monitoring site.
Alleged
So I'm
scammer
guessing y'all
alert.
wondering why we here and why I got these two black moguls in my background. Legends say that these two right here are some elite scammers. Now, before I get into why they some scammers, you would think that they were an average couple, right? With a little bit of money, and there'd be no real backstory behind them besides coming from the mud and finally making it, right? Well, little Miss Ashley right here, let me tell y'all about her first. Ashley became known after she created a course that generated over $1 million in less than 40 minutes. Now, the reason we talking about her today is because a lot of people have come to the same understanding, the same conclusion that she scams people out of $1,000, sometimes $2,000, to be able to fund this lifestyle that she's flaunting all over the internet.
Sherelle says she was scammed by Ashley, so she went looking to see if she could find other people in the same situation. And just with one search, she found a group on Facebook filled with other Black women who said they also had been scammed by Ashley. The women tried to speak out, but because their following wasn't as big as Ashley's, no one would listen to them. In fact, when those women tried to speak up, other Black women went against them to defend Ashley.
Found the group, stumbled upon all the reviews that people were saying about thousands of dollars that they were spending, and I asked them if they wanted me to make a video. They were like, oh, that's SSA shit. Like, yes, girl, give us some exposure. Boom. I get on TikTok, I make the video, it hit 1.2 million views overnight. Not me thinking much of it. I make part 2 because now everybody's interested. People are commenting, talking about how they were affected, how their money is lost, how they're trying to get it back.
Sherelle ended up speaking out for the group on TikTok and became somewhat of a whistleblower. Ashley tried to get Sherelle to stop speaking out, so she got a lawyer to attempt to bully Sherelle, but that didn't work. The women from Facebook came together, they got a lawyer for Sherelle to fight Ashley in court, and Sherelle continued to speak out against Ashley. She shared other people's stories who said they got scammed, and she also shared her own story.
So not only did she lie and say I had X amount of deletions, when I log into one of the most reputable credit monitoring services there is, those deletions you said were gone were still there.
Very similar to complaints from other customers. Then Sherelle accused Ashley of lying about these 2 white men right here working for her company. Sherelle believed they were used to make Ashley's company look more...
Gail, I bet you the next thing that's gonna say is that these are stock images and these people don't exist. Do you know how I know that's what she's done and she's doing for now to get credibility? I'm not ashamed of saying it. A lot of my customers don't want me to use their pictures when I sell homes and properties, so I have to use stock images. And these 2 stock images right there were given to me as options. That one and this one. Both.
legit to her target audience. According to Sherelle, those 2 white men are doctors in real life. And she accused Ashley of using their pictures without their permission, making it seem like they worked in her organization.
So y'all see the faces behind new credit law? Look at these clear people right here. So these 2 people are listed on Grayson's website as client advisors. Those are not allegations. Those are on her website as she lists them. But when you dig a little deeper, these 2 individuals are doctors. So not only are they doctors, this man here in particular is a veterinarian. So you took a man who's a doctor for animals and listed him on your credit repair website as a client advisor. I wonder if he knows about that.
Exactly.
Sherelle also accused Ashley of using fake reviews and testimonies. She claims Ashley either made them up or paid for them. So yeah, all of that right there is the reason why Ashley got upset with Sherelle and sent her that cease and desist. Ashley wanted Sherelle to come out and tell her TikTok audience and IG audience that her accusations were false and wanted her to make new videos speaking highly of Ashley. Well, according to Sherelle, she was not lying on Ashley. She was only giving her own review. So Sherelle ignored the bully tactic and continued to tell everyone about how she had evidence of Ashley Grayson's scam. Then more information ended up coming out, and Sherelle accused Ashley of lying about how she got her first $1 million. Sherelle told everyone that Ashley did not make that first $1 million from her credit repair business. Instead, Sherelle claims it came from a lawsuit from where she ended up losing 1 or 2 fingers on a job while at work for a company in Maryland. That's where Sherelle said the initial money came from. Then she accused Ashley of using the money from the settlement to make it look like she was making so much money in the credit repair business, and that's how she attracted more people to her. Sherelle says Ashley left out the finger settlement in her rags to riches story that she packaged up for Black single mothers. Then strange things
I wonder, let's do an investigation real quick. Ashley Grayson credit repair. I want to see something. Okay, so the website is still up, actually. Gail, do you see this? The pictures haven't changed. She still has them on here. She didn't take them off. Matthew and Christian. And this is like not new, right? So now, let me see something. It's literally all this. Look, I can show you this, and I don't mind showing that just because for my business and what I do, I wanted to launch a DIY credit repair system. Let me see, file, open. I can definitely share that. I mean, not if I'm not I have nothing to hide here. Boom. So she's telling people that she can do all of this, like repair your credit in 90 days. And literally, me just browsing the site, I can tell you right now that she's just giving out the exact same free information that you can give out to people. Only reason I don't do credit and don't ever want to do credit, I'd rather give you the tools for you to do it yourself and then come back to me. Because credit repair is so finicky and so fake. It's just literally like it can work if you have a good person to do it, but it's literally just you changing your result. It's scammy. It is. Because the best way like to repair your credit at the end of the day, can you still see it? The best way to repair your credit at the end of the day is just to pay off your debt. That's it. Either pay it off or or let it fall off. Like you receive 100% refund if, but even then, people are saying they never received their refunds. I give them that. They have a nice website. Let's check out the Instagram real quick. It's linked to Joshua Grayson. Okay. Definitely selling that lifestyle that she's talking about. Oop, no, I'm not gonna log in. Uh, what else? Let me see. Their Facebook page. Oh, Facebook page is like at least the Facebook page is down. They took that down. Twitter. Let's see Twitter. So it's not all linked to him and not so much her. So that's why I don't know if he's been cleared of the wrongdoings yet at all. Actually, Joshua Grayson. So she's been found, Grayson and her husband. So it seems like they were both convicted on this. What state is this? But I need to figure out what state. Engagement, Grayson. What I want to see if I can find the this is maybe Tennessee. No. Hmm. It's kind of weird to me. Like there's very little information. Ashley Grayson verdict. There, this article is doing too much. Black Enterprise is doing way too much on this. They really try to picture her as a spy. So they're saying that both her and the husband have been charged. Yeah, so the Tennessee is charging Huh. Interesting. So the articles are saying that it's just her, but like you said, I mean, the article is saying it's both of them, but as you said, it's just Ashley. And she definitely has a decent team of attorneys behind her. Because I was looking at Leslie Ballin, the attorney for her. He seems to be pretty pretty known for just picking up violent cases and cases that are kind of grim. I mean, there was a case when I looked him up where he picked up the pastor. There you go. A woman was accused of killing her pastor, and then this is who they hired. So at least she's well represented. Fun fact. Fun fact. She was able to get bond on her RICO charge, right? So she got bond on it. Um, it's actually a pretty good article for me to use later on. Ultimately, this court suspects that the competing allegations made by Mrs. Grayson and Ms. Harwell were proof. So blah 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 with each other. That'd be left to a jury to determine who's lying and who's telling the truth. The court offers no opinion on this matter since its role in this case is not to serve as a trier of fact, but merely to determine whether tribal facts and issues exist at this juncture. She got pregnant. I think she's on pregnancy number 2. She thinks she thinks they'll be lenient on her. So getting babies is the key to get out of jail. Is that what you're telling me?
To happen to Sherelle. Very strange things, but she ignored them and kept going on with her normal daily activities. One day she got a knock on the door, but when she opened it, no one was there. Later, Sherelle got a weird call saying that somebody wanted her life taken. Again, Sherelle didn't take it seriously. She thought someone was playing a prank on her.
So after I hung up the phone with the FBI agent, I ended up calling the Edison Police Department because the FBI agent said that they would be reaching out, confirming everything that he said. When I got in the car, my homeboy was like, "Everything cool?" I was like, "It's just weird that I received a call from a special agent." Then I called the Edison Police and they told me that somebody wanted me dead. He was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, like they actually put a bounty on my head and paid somebody to come and kill me." So the whole ride to the house was complete silent. Like I'm over there shedding tears, but then they started to dry up because I'm like, what if this is actually a scam? What if somebody's just playing on my top and they want this emotional side of me to come out because they know when I get emotional, I start doing crash dummy shit. So I go home and I get into bed. I wake up the next morning to boom, boom, boom on the door. And I'm like, what the f? So I tiptoe to the door. When I get to the door, I look through the peephole and I see that the Edison police are outside. Now, if y'all know, y'all know. I am very well known for getting tickets and not paying them. So I'm like, I know for a fact they ain't showed up here to take me to jail on a warrant roundup. So I'm backing up. As I'm backing up from the door, gonna go back and get in my bed and just pretend like they didn't know. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, okay, it's something going on. Now, of course, I remember the call that I got last night, but I was still under the impression that maybe somebody was scamming me and they was drawing these emotions out of me for no reason. So after the second knock, I was like, I opened the door. When I opened the door, the officer was like, "Miss Hodge?" I was like, "Yes, sir." Now, the last time he said Miss Hodge, he was pulling me out the door, putting me in handcuffs for a warrant that I had for assault. He was like, "Yes, ma'am, we're here to make you aware of a murder for hire that had been put on your head. We want you to know that things have been mediated to the best of the ability. We don't think that there's no immediate threat. We want you to be aware of your surroundings, and if anything looks out of place or you don't recognize something or it looks suspicious, I want you to give us a call immediately."
The FBI told Sherelle that Ashley hired 2 people from Memphis. The Memphis woman was Olivia Johnson, a popular hairstylist there, and her husband. And despite what Sherelle previously thought, that it was a prank or somebody playing with her, it was real. A clip was exposed of Ashley Grayson talking about how she wanted Sherelle and 2 other people gone.
That's big. Josh back.
He's still gone.
Oh. Yeah, no, we done already been through there. Through Derrick's house.
That fast?
It's gonna be real easy to get her. It's gonna be real easy.
And this is how I know you can't trust nobody. Because if I'm
so
calling,
that's what I was trying to see, like, with the money, like, did you want us to come?
If I'm calling you to set up a murder for hire plot and you're gonna record my call, that means you already knew that I was up to no good and I was worthless. Like, that's a setup within the setup. Like, this is just to defend themselves in case they have to go to jail for this. Because they'll be like, okay, we didn't take it seriously. We thought it was a joke or whatever they can stand on. Here's the proof. She called me. That is insane. And you're doing that on FaceTime. And from what, why would she feel? Because I don't know. It makes no sense. Because you're like, and the worst of it, you ask your hairdresser to do this. When I had my braids, when I used to get braided, I would tell my hairdresser something, and next thing you know, my girlfriend knew about it. Like, why would you tell the hairdresser? Their job is to talk. Their job is to do your hair and talk about your life to anyone that listens. That's insane. That makes no sense. That really makes no sense.
Like tomorrow or like, I'm trying to think of like.
Well, when y'all gonna do the thing with Derek? Because Josh gonna try to come after y'all do it.
Oh, okay. So Josh didn't want to do the half and half.
He want to do it after it's done. But if y'all can get that done, like the sooner y'all can get that done like the next week and a half, I'll throw an extra $5 on there.
Cool. And like, you don't want her hurt, and you just want her gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, out of here. That will put my address out for over 100,000 people to see.
Mm-hmm. And you know what I was talking to Bernie? I was talking to Bernie about the Sherelle stuff. I was like, we need to just leave her completely alone. Because there's too many eyes on her. There's too many eyes on her.
Josh said that earlier. Josh said she got too many eyes on her now.
And then the TikTok thing, because I was like, damn, it's just her right now. But if something happen to her, this going to be in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm. And then they're going to be like, all of a sudden, she was making all of these and blah, blah, blah. Josh said that this morning. He said, there's too many eyes on that girl right now. I said, well, it's not going to die down. And he was like, well, it's just too many eyes on that girl right now. He was like, we don't need to be involved in that. And he was like, unless they can get somebody else to do it. And then he was talking about you and Brandon, too. And he was like, he think he got him a new friend or whatever with Brandon. And he was like, I didn't even know. He said Brandon said he already had the 2 felonies. So Josh was saying if he get one more, he going to be gone. So he was like, you don't risk Brandon getting another felony, and then he be gone for life because that'd be his 3rd one. So he was like, he don't want none of us involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, we make me feel like a bad friend because I wasn't thinking it all.
Man, what?
Yeah. You make me feel like a bad friend. You make me feel like a bad friend. No. It's not making you feel like no bad friend, ma'am. You are a horrible person. You're trash, basura. Like, oh my God. Like, is the delusion for me. Like, it's really like, it's the delusion. Like, she really thinks that she is, for lack of a better word, the ish. Like, she thinks she's the shit. Like, Brandon already has 2 strikes, so I don't want him to get a 3rd one, but I didn't even think about that. Joshua thought about that. Oh my God. That's insane.
I just wasn't thinking it all the way through.
Nah, Josh thinking about everything.
You got a good point, though. He was like, yeah, I'd rather be somebody we won't care about. Somebody like, we don't want nobody to do it that's going to get locked up, but especially not nobody that we know personally.
Mm-hmm.
Or that we don't like hear. But then the thing about that, if you don't know them personally, then you can't trust them.
Now, Olivia had issues of her own with Ashley that stemmed from Ashley randomly choosing Olivia to buy a house for Olivia's mother. Out of nowhere, Ashley would do stuff like this to film for social media, and Olivia's mom was the lucky recipient. Later on, though, Olivia said there was a catch behind the random gift.
And she knew, like, by her choosing my mama to get the house, her getting on the video saying, you know, I offered Olivia this and she was signing down and I bought her mama a house because she supported me and shared my videos and like and woo 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 and shared my posts and supported my business. She knew by her saying it was gonna make more people want to support her. It's like, ooh, you bought her this, you bought her mama a house because she supported you. I want to support you and I want to see if I'm gonna get a motherfucking house. None of that was genuine. It's the fact that she let people know that, like, I will buy you this if you share this. I will buy you this. Like, it was, I don't, this, all this was just fraud. Like, I didn't know until I got. You know what I'm saying?
What really made Olivia's family upset is that Ashley told everyone that she purchased the house free and clear for Olivia's mom, and Olivia's mom was 100% owner. Well, according to Olivia's family, that was a lie. They ended up finding out that Ashley's name was on the deed. So they contacted Ashley to ask her to remove her name, and Ashley, she refused. It ended up coming out that Ashley Grayson...
Right. She's one of those people that's gonna be like, hey, you remember this? Remember when I did this for you? You know, you owe me that favor from that one time I said I was gonna ask you about it, but I'm going to ask you now. Do you mind doing that? No. No. Ms. Grayson, you've officially been put in my trash list. Like, I honestly was going to write this on such an unbiased point of view, but the more I hear the type of person she is, the more I see the type of person he is, the less I like it. These are the people that tell you that I'm at church every Sunday. I am blessed. I am good to go. But turn around, talk bad behind you. Like, did you really think that telling somebody I got a house for you free and clear, they wouldn't check the deed? Because if you told me you bought me a house free and clear, the next thing I would do is turn around and sell it. I didn't ask you for the house, but I'll take the money for the house. Exactly. This is just a transaction. Just, hey, don't worry about it, big man. This is just business. It's just business. It's not just business. At the end of the day, it's real life. Like, you're affecting me in every single way possible, just trying to gain my favor. Listen, I tell people all the time, if you don't like me, you don't have to like me. I promise you, I'll be okay. Like, oh, you move this type of way, you do this. That's all right. I'm looking out for my best interest at all time. If you don't like what I do, that's just fine. You don't have to like what I do. Just like I don't have to like what you do. But friends, family, cousins, boyfriend, and girlfriend, you have to respect what I do. And that's about it. Don't talk bad about my business. Don't talk bad about me. And I won't talk bad about you. I'm never going to ask you to do any favors for me. And if you're going to ask me for a favor, sure, I'll say yes just for the heart of it. Sometimes I have the issue. I say yes to everything just to say yes. But that's diabolical.
And her husband had a hit list with 3 names: Patrick, the ex-side guy / IT guy, Sherelle, the former client, and another woman. Her name is Dr. Derica Harwell, a highly respected woman in the credit repair industry. Apparently, Sherelle wasn't the only one who had law enforcement banging on her door. They showed up to Patrick's mom's house because they didn't know where he lived, and they showed up to Dr. Harwell's house too.
One of the nights that we had the police officers in our home, and it was about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the a.m., and that's my life now. We were all in our dining room, and I literally sat there, and I heard my husband talking to the officer, and he said, you know, my wife is about to see that I would die for her. And that hit me really hard because we're 36 years old. I've known him since I was 18. We've been together since we were 19 years old. And he's always been that way. He's always been that protector. And I would never want to lose my husband to something like this. But to hear him that ready and ready to fight and ready to go to war about his wife, about his family, he was ready. And he let police officers know, like, it pierced me. You know, it was just, I hated that we were even in this circumstance. So I'm trying my best to protect him as he is protecting me, and we are protecting our children together.
The crazy thing is, Ashley had the nerve to file lawsuits against both of these women. Sherelle and Dr. Derica.
But both of these things, like again, like credit repair businesses. I don't know if you're familiar. What's that thing called? Credit Hero. Is it Credit Hero? So you see this platform, Credit Hero. Let me log in. Oh, okay. So I haven't paid for it yet, but Credit Hero is pretty much the backbone of most of these credit businesses. If you see them with the ClickFunnel thing, this is where they get the system from. So it's not so much copying, it's literally the same business over and over again. Is it Credit Hero Scores? There you go. So not Credit Hero, but Credit Repair Cloud. Credit Repair Cloud is literally the backbone of all these businesses. Like you don't have to be a genius, right? Look, 20,000 credit heroes, 13,000 lives saved, and I believe if I scroll hard enough, hold on. Ashley Grayson. There you go. I knew I wasn't crazy. She it's written right here, literally right here. She hails from Baltimore, Maryland, has distinction, and received the Millionaires Club award from Credit Repair Cloud. So, mm, oh my God, let me see. Sheen magazine. Hold on. But pretty much that Credit Repair Cloud is where she gets all that business from, the basis of the business, and it's branded from there. So they give you the website, they give you everything. So you just have to go about rebranding your website and using their system. Like I said, I studied credit repair, um, and wanted to get into the business, but this is not something that you would do. Um, Derica has a legitimate business, being that she's a doctor. She's actually doing this for herself. Ashley was probably just literally just scamming people, not really processing the deletions, right? So from the easiest way I can think that she'll do it is she'll receive the funds, receive the documentations, process the first round of letters, and then not go through with the second round of letters. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't send it. She wouldn't mail it. Nothing. So now the person is going to receive the first set of mail from the creditors saying that, oh, we're investigating this mistake. This is going to go through, and she's not going to go to the second level. Now, the people that have a successful credit repair business, what they do is that they have lawyers on retainer. So once you do that first round, you then send it to a lawyer to send a letter to the repairs, to not to the repairs, to the creditors, saying that if you do not correct this information, we will sue you. And most of the times, the credit repairs, they're only making pennies on a dollar. Not the credit repairs, the credit bureaus and the debtors, they're only making a penny on a dollar for your credit, so they don't want to go through the whole hassle of going to court for you unless it's like a $15 million account or something big. But again, it's all very much, it's not scammy, but it's very much I don't want to say it's a scam, but it's preying on people that are desperate.
And Ashley went calling the FBI, telling on herself really, while attempting to tell on Sherelle for talking about her on TikTok. She came for all three of these people and jeopardized their families. None of them are able to live normal lives right now. They have to tell the FBI their every move. They say they're being protected by the FBI that's watching them every day.
I have endured entirely too much. My family has endured entirely too much. So we will absolutely get the solution that will be 100% satisfaction to me, to my family, to my husband, and to the other victims that are involved.
Dr. Harwell saying that the FBI's involvement in their lives has changed everything for her husband and her children. And then get this, all of this was going on while the internet was still defending Ashley Grayson. They defended Ashley and started attacking Patrick, Sherelle, and Dr. Derica. I'm assuming it's that same crowd that Ashley said loved that she had a criminal record before.
I guess another really low point of my life, I don't know how I forgot that one, which draws a lot of people to my page, is people knowing that I had a criminal record.
Then months later, on June 29th, 2023, the FBI hit Ashley and her husband Josh with federal indictments for racketeering and murder for hire under the RICO Act of 1970. For months, we've heard stories from Patrick and Sherelle. A lot of people didn't believe them. They believed Ashley instead, but the feds officially charging Ashley and Josh, I guess now they will start to believe that Ashley isn't the authentic person they thought she was. Neither is Josh, who is also going down with Ashley. And you know what? He should, because he allegedly plotted with her. He's being accused of helping her out with a lot of details, trying to show her how to be smart about it so they could get away with it. But one day, Josh wasn't home, and Ashley got very comfortable with Olivia on the phone, started getting sloppy. That's how Olivia ended up catching her saying everything that she was saying and recorded it. Olivia said if Josh was around, he would have made her stop or told her to get off the phone so she wouldn't incriminate herself. I guess it's a good thing that Josh wasn't home that day, because this woman allegedly putting money on the heads of 3 people and she didn't care if their lives were taken in front of their children. That's just evil. And then Josh, who still barely knew his wife, he's got devilish ways too. He really never liked Patrick and wanted him gone from the time he realized they had the same girl. And Ashley really had no reason to hate Derica. They never even met in person. Only knew each other from working in the same industry, working online with credit repair businesses and having the same supporters. Then Sherelle, she was a former customer. Ashley and Josh wanted them all going, all 3 of them. And hopefully Bonnie and Clyde get what they deserve, because both of them worked together. The worst thing outside of them causing all this trouble for their 3 victims and their families is Ashley just gave birth to their first child weeks after the FBI made their announcement. I don't know who is supposed to keep this baby while they're in prison, because it's a 99.9% chance that they're definitely going. It's not easy to beat federal charges, let alone federal RICO charges. Since they have millions of dollars, they allegedly schemed.
Unless you hire Max Steel, I'm still shocked about that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It shouldn't be hard to find somebody to watch their money. I mean, their baby. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the conversation started. The people who defended Ashley and lashed out at Patrick, Sherelle, and Dr. Derica, will they flood their pages with apologies? Special thank you to Havelock. I appreciate you, Havelock, for all of your support, as well as Felix, Edmund, our sister Sabrina.
Wow. I mean, this is just weird to me. Like, it's not weird, it's just insane. Like, why? Why? The only question I have is why? Why do you want to do this? Like, you're doing well for yourself. What's the point? What is the actual point of doing all of this, right? So now I want to see something. Instagram, Ashley Grayson. Did she delete her Instagram? So this, fine, I'll log in on my Facebook. Gail, do you think she deleted her Instagram? Oh, is JT doing a story on it? Tomorrow? I am watching this one. No, but what I wanted to see is Ashley Grayson. Because the stories are crazy. You know, I appreciate JT just because he is one, he's my frat brother, Blue Phi. So if you see him and you know him, do let him know that, Darren and Sigma says what's up. Um, but I really so this is his page. And I mean the last post is from 85 weeks ago, so he hasn't said anything, right? But oh, so you've so you're the super mod for everything. No, like I so if you ever hear Darren and Sigma hop on and talk, that's usually me. So this is her real page. So for someone that has such a big presence online, she has nothing here. So TikTok.com. Ashley Grayson. Okay, I'm confused now. I mean, the account is set to private. 16 following. Fine, let me log in. Again. Continue as Darren. Oh, wow. Interesting. Um, yeah, no, she has no post on there for herself. Got it. But
Y'all, they gave Ashley Grayson 10.
Look, I had to come with the scarf now, but this citizen, Ashley Grayson. Y'all, the product she had, the services that she provided ain't the problem. It's what she did is the problem. Y'all do the research. Like, y'all be saying that this girl was a scammer. No. Like, y'all do y'all research for real, for real. Like, don't be doing that. But yo, for real, just know who you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different personality. You, and you. So, hey.
and the funny thing is not I don't know this woman. I'm not here to bash or talk, anything bad. But if you ever take a second and go through social media just to look at credit repair, like if I type in credit repair, it's always the same tips, right? It's always the same people telling you the same thing. Like,
I'm a board certified credit repair specialist.
there's legit companies that do this as a call center position. Like you find all these people that do it, but what was that lady's name? Sherelle. There she is.
Now, Josh, I know you didn't get your.
Hold on.
Now, Josh, I know you didn't get your I'm smarter than a fifth grader head ass on the internet and admit to being a part of the murder for hire without admitting that you were a part of it. How the hell is you using the word we when your ass was acquitted? Your attorney came up in there and pleaded the case of the clueless husband. Everything he said on your behalf was, my client didn't know. His wife is the breadwinner. Whatever she said, he did it. He ain't asked no question. And them people acquitted you. Now you on the internet trying to plead the case in front of people on Facebook for what exactly? Nothing you're posting on the internet is going to change the trajectory of your wife's future. Honestly, I feel like considering the fact of her only having 3.5, maybe weeks left of freedom, I think you guys be spending it doing more than making long ass dissertations on Facebook. Real quick, it's the Sherelle Hodge when you mention me. But there ain't no motherfucking way you got on the internet and said that the government didn't even have legal evidence. You mean to tell me them people worked night and day for 10 months straight to get an indictment on y'all, to go all the way to trial, get a conviction, and allowed this girl to switch judges because she said the judge was biased to get another judge that hammered down on that ass, gave her 10 years, and you gonna say them people didn't have enough legal evidence? So what the hell did they convict her on? What the hell did they convict her on, Josh? Come on, bro. Like, I know you might be a little upset, or you could just be playing this facade because she getting ready to go, so you gotta seem like you in support of her. But I feel like all this energy y'all dedicating to the internet, y'all need to be dedicating to finding a better attorney who's finna go up into the Sixth Circuit of Court, whatever the fuck it's called, the appeals court, the appellate court is what they call it. Y'all got Scott Palmer going to appeal for y'all? Who? The way the government, the way Neil Oldham single-handedly dog-walked all 4 of her attorneys in court. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Y'all let one man dog-walk 4 attorneys in court and you think you about to go to the appeals court with the same motherfucker and do what? Scott Palmer couldn't even formulate a correct sentence on behalf of Ashley Grayson without stuttering and sweating. This man couldn't formulate a complete fact. This man sat here and called his own. How the fuck I apply?
Hold on. Now she's saying things that are interesting to me. Joshua Grayson, Facebook. There he is. Okay. Pin post. Oh, wow. So I ain't gonna read all this. Let me grab this here. Copy this. Go to my trusted assistant. Can you summarize this for me? The transcript reveals that Ashley's legal case is fabricated or insufficient. There's no concrete evidence against her. Most of the evidence from her doctor who made harmful statements about Ashley, including encouraging her to harm herself. This doctor has even admitted to court to taunting Ashley months before the incident. However, the court allowed a tempered edited video to be presented, which was intended to falsely portray Ashley. Witness testified that the video was altered, and there was no basis for accusation against Ashley. The person who edited the video, Olivia, was accused of extorting money from Ashley, and the defense team argued that she has been trying to manipulate the situation for financial gain. Additionally, the accuser's claim about Ashley being involved in any criminal activity were shown to be lies, and the restitution fee she requested was denied. Throughout the case, the accuser attempted to paint Ashley as a villain, but the truth is that they were using the situation to cover up their own actions and failure. The author of the transcript is frustrated about how the public has been misled and encouraged people to read the full article to understand the truth. Noting that Ashley never made any harmful statement and is innocent. The transcript ends with the assertion that things will work out in their favor and that God is in control. But Sherelle is saying that Um, Attorneys have made it read it out loud. That's verified. No parts. She admitted it. Taught in all transcript. They won't tell you. Brandon, you pussy. He had his wife begging me for money on FaceTime calls to help them pay bills. Came to her house and begged for money. If they were really tough, they should tell the truth, but neither of them would, because they want a house that I took back. So they rather see Ashley get locked up over a lie, since both of them signed a proffer agreement to get free. Where anybody 500K that can show me where Ashley said in a video, phone call, trial paperwork, or any documentation she wanted to have anyone killed or she wanted to have anyone killed or killed in front of her kids. Not edit video of what someone put together, not an AI video that you put together. See, that's not Kiera being friends with. Oh my God. Um, that is something that needs to be studied, right? Because the facts are there, the indictment is done. So why would you go, like she said, on social media? What? The delusions of people. Well, I never switched up. Ashley inspired me to start my own business. See nothing but blessing after blessing she did for people. I'll never believe the hype. Just ain't register my spirit. God will reveal the truth. People are miserable and messy. Ashley, hold on. Your moment is coming. The last laugh is the best laugh. Wait, so you took the house back and not Ashley? It's clear she wrote this. Nine-figure bandit is. Whoa. All right. This is where I'm going to end the stream today. Gail, thank you for being here. If you're still here, I really appreciate it. I will go ahead and start writing and coming up with my script and have my video out by Friday. Hold me accountable. Um, you know, this is going to be a weekly thing. I'm going to start this YouTube journey and not just talk about scams, but I want to educate people in real estate and gain a proof for real estate. What's going to happen post this election when it comes to the world of real estate? Are we going to see a change? Will you be able to qualify for a home? Whatever that is, but it's Darren, your favorite South Florida realtor. I appreciate you for being here so long with me, and I'll see you next time. Peace.